I did hear from KSXSYD today. The thing that Phil had started a little while ago. So I was very glad to hear that. That it looks like they will make a very good recovery from this. Okay, over to Ron. More about the barbecue later. Over to Ron, K2RP, WA9JIB.
Okay, very good, thanks. Yeah, I spoke with George maybe a half hour ago. He is in intensive care in Grossmont. Hasn't seen the neurologist yet, but sounds in very good spirits. His brother was there, and he was kind of tired, so I didn't want to stay on very long. But what the reports you've had have been pretty accurate. He doesn't have much use of his left side, and hopefully that will improve with time. Our prayers are with him, and that's about all we can say right now. But I'm very concerned about his situation there. He did have a brain bleed, but it's unclear whether that happened when he fell off the chair, which is when they found him. He was on the floor, and he's got a few staples in his head to get it together. And I don't know, these springtime barbecues don't seem to be a very good omen. If you remember last year, I fell over and got towed away to the hospital also. So it's a scary thing, but our prayers are with him. And Rocco, when it comes around to you, see if I'm strong enough to run the net. It sounds like it's okay from here, but let me know. I'm using a TR4 and with it 922 Alpha. I think it goes over to Brian now. K6IJ, K2RP.
Okay, K2RP. This is K6IJ, Brian in Valley Springs, California. Thanks for taking the earlies, Rocco, and letting me in here. I'm running a KWM2A and a 30S1 that I just picked up on Sunday, and I'm happy to report that I got this 30S1 working today. So, yeah, sorry to hear about George. I hope he's doing better. So I'll just pass it over to WA6JKN before I push my luck here. K6IJ.
Yeah, K6IJ, you got a great signal, big strong signal here. WA6JKN. Yeah, I was on the AMInet also, and listening to all the things unfold there with George, and boy, it was a really scary moment, but at the same time, you got to see the finest in ham radio come together in helping George there, and my hats is off to Phil there. Phil, I remember hearing Phil telling George over 220, and the 220 audio was being rebroadcasted on the AMInet from it being keyed down, and you could hear Phil there tell George that help was on the way, and 911 was called, and not to worry, and hang in there, and all that kind of stuff. So, yeah, that was timely, and my hat's off to Phil. Whiskey Hotel, what is it? Oh God, I can't remember Phil's call. How can I forget? Age, that's what happened. Whiskey Hotel Kilo or something like that. I do apologize, Phil, if you're listening, but anyway, my hat's off to you for a job well done. Anyway, I may not be on the net tonight. Looks like there's a very strong possibility that I'll be pulled away, but just in case, I wanted to get on the list in case I'm here. So if I'm called and I don't answer, I got pulled away and wasn't able to participate tonight. So back to you, Rocco. And I heard you had a great barbecue and get together with everybody. They've been that's all I've been hearing about all week. And boy, I just feel bad and envious that I didn't go. So wow, what a spectacular time everybody had from what I'm hearing from all the testimonials. Back to you, sir. WA6JKN, Kevin and Gilroy.
Yeah. Okay, Kevin. And everybody, well, before I go any further, anybody else trying to get on the list for the Vintage SSB Roundtable? Go now.
WA6JUF.
Okay, with that. WA6 Japan uniform, Sierra?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry, I'm blanking. What's the name there, please?
John. Jack Ocean Henry Nancy.
Okay, John. Good morning. Good morning. I think I need some coffee. Good evening to you, John. Okay, anybody else trying to get on the list? Go now. Okay, WA6JUS. John, what are you running and where are you? Go ahead from N6KN.
N6K, question mark. I'm in San Diego, in the Claremont, Kearney Mesa area. This is a Galaxy 300. George had a hand in getting it going, provided some tubes. KG6CL, and Russ did the heavy work to bring it back functioning again. So, anyway, it's oldie but a goodie, about 1961 or 62. Back to you from WA6GUS.
Oh, that's terrific, John. The Galaxy 300 sounds really good. Okay, anybody else trying to get on the list? Go now. Well, let me just say that strokes are dangerous things, and I think most of us know people who've had them. So I'm really happy to hear that George is in the hospital and responding to treatment, and I sure hope he feels better soon. A little warning to us all that life is short, and you got to make the most of it while you got it. So, with that in mind, let's see, let's go through the list. Let's see, Ron, when do you want to get going on the net? Do you want to wait till 7, over?
Yeah, we can do that. I would like to get a kind of signal report from you. I can go into the high power position here. Does that make a difference in my powerful enough?
Well, you're 30 over on the 7584, which is as strong as I've ever heard you. Dennis, well, here, I know Brian's up north. K6IJ, how are you copying K2RP?
Sounding good here.
Yeah, I think you're good to go there, Ron. I think you've got it tuned up pretty well, QSL.
Okay, QSL, just wanted to make sure.
Yeah, no problem. Okay, well, let's go through the list again and see what else is going on. We've got another 9 minutes here-ish. W6DQ, Dennis, take it, give it to Lisa, and go through to John and Phil. And Phil, you're obviously going to get a lot of praise tonight, and it sounds like a job well done. Thank you, Phil, for being quick in a serious situation. W6DQ, go ahead.
Okay, Rocco, thanks very much. And yeah, this is Dennis, W6DQ. And yeah, I second that. Great job, guys, for helping out George. I heard about George's situation early this afternoon. I got a phone call from Wayne Spring, W6IRD, and I was kind of hoping maybe he'd be here tonight. So I'm glad that we got some updates on George's condition, and we're hoping for the best and know that he'll do great because you guys got it so quick. He's probably got a really good chance of getting through this 100%. So that's what it takes. And hats off to the gang down there for what you did. And thanks so much. Just like everybody, we saw George on Saturday and had a nice visit with him, and to hear this today, it's like, what a shock. But anyway, I'll keep this moving because we don't have a lot of time, but I'm going to send it over to Lisa, KF6QNG from W6DQ.
Thank you. I'm not going to keep it. I'll just go back over to John. K6KOI. KF6QNG.
Okay. So we're having a bit of a problem.
Thank you so much, M6WHK. Well, we only do what we need to do, and after all, this is a small world. There's a lot of good friends, especially over the radio. So you got to help when you can help. Anyway, I'm running the Swan equipment, 350 Delta. It's back to life again, so I'm happy with that. Hope I'm on frequency. I'm running it through the amplifier. I don't know, what does this meter say? About 400 watts, 400 plus or minus a few. This meter's not very accurate. I did pick up a couple things up at the party. We're not supposed to talk about that right now. So with that, over to the next gentleman, WV6 RLC and 6WHK.
Alrighty, well, we'll keep it close or quick. But anyway, yeah, no, I just brought home money from the barbecue, so got rid of a few things, so life was good. And let's see, I think I'm going back to the host here anyway, WB6 RLC.
Okay, let me ask, is anybody else trying to get on the list, early list for the Vintage SSB Roundtable? Go now. I heard a mobile. Did anybody get it?
K6LGL.
Okay, Scamp K6LGL, I got you mobile, so stand by and you're on the list. Okay, let's see. Glenn just had it, so AK6R, Bob, take it, give it to Chuck and 6AF, and Chuck, give it to Gary, WA7VIP. Go ahead, Bob.
Okay, just a quick one here. Ready for George. I'm looking forward for a good net tonight. Anybody else?
You're cutting in and out a little bit there, Bob.
Okay, I'll check it out. Thanks.
And 6AF, over, Chuck.
Yeah, thanks. Rocco, November 6 Alpha Fox. I'm running my 1963 KWM2. This is the only Collins radio I have here this time. This is the one that required a troubleshooting of the PTO some time ago when I acquired it. I'm running it through 6 dB of padding and also deloaded, running maybe 13 watts into a homebrew solid state amp that's producing deliberately only about 350 out. So that's the deal, and off-center fed dipole. So I take it that George we're speaking of is YEC, and this is a real shame. I mean, in particular, I've had a couple of neat QSOs on the side with him, and I think one time I told him that he reminded me of my Uncle Don from Los Angeles, who always had a very positive attitude. He's got that laugh that just lights up the ham shack. So I'm very sorry to hear about that, and yeah, I hope they got that medicine in there quickly to break up that, the source of that, and hopefully he'll be back on the air here shortly. So over to Gary, WA7BIP. I have the suffix down now, thanks to Rocco. Go ahead, Gary, and 6AF.
Okay, thanks a lot, Chuck. N6A, WA7VIP. So everybody's hanging in here tonight. Great signal. It's wonderful out there. And hopefully you'll hold up through the evening here. Looking forward to the question of the evening or the topic of the evening that Rockland probably put together. And sure enjoyed going out there. And actually, I thought about that. I appreciate everybody showing up because it's a hard time to travel for everybody to get through the traffic and everything, get out to places like this, and especially those that come from far away, like Dennis and Mark in U6X, and so it's nice to have everybody show up. So that was a real treat for me. I'm really glad you guys came. So I won't hold any longer. Just a few more people, and we'll get close to the 7 o'clock. So back to Rocco, N6AM, WA7VIP.
Okay, Gary, and everybody. All right, it's 7 o'clock just about. So K2RP, are you ready to take the list?
I have pen in hand.
Okay, first will be Dennis, W6DQ, followed by KF6QNG, Lisa, then John, K6KOI, followed by Phil, N6WHK. Okay so far?
Yep, keep going.
Okay, then it's Glenn, WB6RLC, followed by Bob, AK6R, then Chuck, N6AF, and then Gary, WA7DIP. Okay?
Okay, let me catch up here for a second. Okay, go ahead, a little slower.
Okay, next is Bob, WA9JIB, followed by, well, let's see, I'm going to cross you out because you're obviously net control, followed by Brian, K6IJ, then Kevin, WA6JKN, followed by John, WA6JUS, and then Skip, K6LGL Mobile. Got it?
Okay, got it. Just give me a second to get caught up, and I'll pick it right up.
Okay, while you're writing there, anybody else trying to get on the list, go now.
WJ6W.
Okay, I got WJ6W. Any others? I think that's going to be the full list for now, Ron. And hello to Dave there, WJ6W. Okay, Ron, you're in control. Why don't you put me after WHK and before RLC? Okay, K2RP, take it away.
Okay, very good. Thank you. And thanks for taking the earlies. And let's see here. You want to be in here. 6K and Rocco. Okay. First, before the announcements or anything, I think most people have heard it already. That our good friend George Runyon, W6YEC, is in the hospital, in Grossmont Hospital in ICU, with a stroke he suffered during the net last night, during the AM net last night. Spoke to him earlier. Seems to be doing pretty well. His brother, who's also named Ron, was on hand and seems to be well taken care of, but doesn't really know too much. There's going to see the neurologist tomorrow. Hopefully that'll result in a good prognosis. How's it since time on the net? I don't have a copy of the latest against protocol for the intro to the net. So I think I'm going to skip that and go right to the question of the day. Let's see. I had it right here. Okay. The question of the evening is going to pertain to the barbecue on Saturday, for which we're very grateful to Rocco. Grateful to Rocco and his wife, Cindy, who worked very hard to be gracious to everybody, and they certainly were. And the question will be, it's time to make the members who couldn't make it jealous. If you were there, what was the best part? The bargains bought or sold, camaraderie, Rocco and Cindy's warm hospitality, the hamburgers, and if you missed it, what do you think you missed? So let's start with the first four. Dennis, W6DQ, KF6QDG, Lisa, John, K6KOI, and Phil, N6WHK, and then back to me. Dennis, pick it up.
Okay, Ron, thank you. And a very good evening to you, and a good evening to everyone else. K2RP and the Vintage Single Sideband Roundtable, W6DQ here, Dennis and Inyo Kern. And let's see. Well, first off, thanks for the updates from all of you on George. We were really sorry to hear about all of that, and keeping him in our thoughts, and hope to hear some good news about all of that. Also, I didn't get a chance last week. Brian's in there, K6 Indiana Jones. I didn't get to say congratulations on your new call sign. That's cool, man. So have to keep that out to remember that now. I just learned your old call sign. No, that's not true. I've known that for a long time. Just kidding. Oh, we're running the KWM 380 tonight. Alpha 87A out to the loop. Horizontal loop, 160 meter full wave, 540 feet of wire at 50 feet. There we go. And using this M280 microphone. Rocco, thank you to you and Cindy for such a great event. That was a lot of fun. And probably the best part of all was just seeing everybody that we haven't seen for a long time, and just getting to visit with everyone. That's always the best part of these get-togethers. I did come with a bunch of stuff that I didn't go home with, which I was really happy about. A lot of it I just gave away, and I've got to keep track of the Harvey Wells transmitter. That was one of the things that was given away, and Gary, WA7 VIP, admonished me afterwards that says, don't get rid of the PR16. I'm going to hang on to that for somebody else, because I will give that away to somebody who wants it. And that's Patterson PR16 receiver. Very, very, kind of not so, it's a pretty scarce receiver, but it's in rough shape. But if somebody's willing to put the time into it, that'll be a nice piece of gear. So it's all complete. So I was happy to get rid of stuff. And I was very happy to come home with a new station, which was the Heathkit SB104 line. So we got the transceiver, the amplifier, the remote VFO, the station control, power supply, and scope. So it was the full line. And I've already got a couple of the other pieces from that, like the keyer and a couple of other pieces that go along with that whole SB104 line. So I'm trying to put it on the air right now. I was working on that today, making space for it, and I need to run a 220 circuit over to that desk so I can power up the amplifier, and I'll maybe have that on the air. We'll use that next week. But that was such a pretty radio, so clean, and just, as I called it, a very handsome radio. So we're really thrilled about that. So Rocco, thanks again for everything you did, you and Cindy, and it was really a lot of fun and a lot of pleasure to be there and to visit with everyone. So a lot of bargains to be had there, guys. So And Ron, thank you for hosting this evening. And you got a good signal up here. You sound great here in Inyokern. So without further ado, I'm going to send it over to Lisa, KF6QNG, Quebec November Golf, from W6DQ.
Thank you, Dennis. Thank you, Rocco, again, for taking it early. And thank you to Ron for hosting the roundtable this evening. Well, had a very, very wonderful time at Rocco's, and the barbecue is just amazing, and such a wonderful turnout, and people I haven't seen in many years, so it was great. Appreciate all the hospitality and the work that you both did, you and Cindy, to put this gathering on, and to open your lovely home to all of us. And the camaraderie is certainly one of the favorites of the barbecues. And I had a surprise. George had actually, he'd heard me on the radio. Sometimes I've, struggled with my faith, like a lot of people have with all the pandemic and everything going on. So he gave me one of the books that he had written, Daily Devotional, and very, very thoughtful, I thought, and has even more meaning now. So say some extra prayers for him and his family that he makes a recovery. And, with that, I'm going to send it over to John, K6KOI from KF6QNG.
K6KOI, November 6th, Whiskey Hotel Kilo. Fine business all the way around. I really enjoyed it. I got to meet a lot of people I've heard on the air, talked to on the air, and now I know what they look like. And that just improves the conversation from now on. Anyway, I picked up a few things, a few little items, and some of those I've already put into use. So there you go on that. Yeah, I'm running, like I said, the Swan 350 Delta to a coaxial antenna up about 50 feet in the air at the apex, and an inverted V configuration. So that's the operating here. And I said the rest earlier about the radios. So with that, back to Ron, K2RP. You're sounding good in La Mesa here, Ron. M6WHK.
Okay, very good. This is Phil especially, you're as loud as I've ever heard you here tonight. So you must have a little stress going on there. Let's see. The next five, or the next four rather. Rocco and 6KN. Yeah, Rocco turn it over to Glenn, WB6RLC. Glenn over to Bob, AK6R. And then from Chuck, N6AF, and then back to me. Rocco, take it away.
Okay. Well, solid copy all the way around. Signals actually are pretty good today. We're running the 32S3, driving a 30L1 and a 75A4. Well, okay, yeah, it was so much fun at the barbecue. So the best part for me was that we actually had a hot warm day, and that's the only one. And immediately the temperature went down, and today it's sweater weather out there at least, so we just got lucky there, hit it perfectly. And I would like to send some special thanks to John, K6KOI, Ron, K2RP, and Mark, NU6X, for flipping the burgers and burning the brats. Okay? You guys did a really great job, and thank you so much for doing that. Okay, Glenn, here she comes, WB6RLC from N6Q.
Copy just as I had a coughing jack, Rocco. Very good, thank you, Rocco. And personally, thank you very much. And Cindy, had a great time. You have a lovely house, and I'm just totally impressed with your collection of radios, particularly that Helicrafters radio you had sitting on the bench there. I was just really impressed with that. Anyway, Glenn here, Cathedral City, next burg over from Palm Springs, where the desert meets the sand. I'm on my Swan 400, Shure 4044 mic up to an off-center fed dipole at 32 feet. So yes, like everybody else, I had a wonderful time. Let's see, I want to thank Dennis too. He gave just big old half a load of my little Outback there full of radios for the Air Museum, some stuff for a B-17 that was just beautiful, and it really wowed everybody when I brought it in today. So I want to give a public shout out for that. Other than that, there's just always interesting radios there, and some of them I like to have brought home, but I was strong. I really was. Other than the military radios that I didn't keep, I didn't bring anything home other than a handful of $20 bills. So that was good. That was good. So, but yeah, it was the people. It's just always the people, and it's good to see Rocco, and it's good to see George, and it was good to see the whole gang. And so it was just always be able to have an eyeball too. So Rocco and I worked on some rocket projects at the same time at different places or something. So working on Delta 4s and whatnot. So you always learn a little something about somebody. Okay, Bob, coming your direction. AK6R, WB6RLC in the group.
Yeah, WB6RLC in the group, AK6R. Well, very good, everybody. And welcome to being the MC of the night, Ron, K2RP. I think this is the first time I've heard you, at least, and you're doing a great job. So, and thanks for Rocco for a couple things. One, taking the earlies, and second, for hosting this weekend. I had an absolutely great time. And let's see what else. Let's see. I had a couple comments for Dennis, DQ. Congratulations on the SB104. I have an SB104 here, and I'm looking for the output transistors. If you know of any source of those, I would certainly appreciate it. And secondly, the guy that got the Harvey Wells was Al, KB6NUL, KB6 Nancy Uncle Lima, and he is the guy that actually has the 104, and he will restore that Harvey Wells very well. He's excellent at doing those types of things. So just an update on that. My favorite part of the meeting, we came late, and I had a volunteer to make some hamburgers for us, and that was John, KOI. Thank you for that. Missed out the brats, but the pie was great, and we had a wonderful time with the food that was left. So thanks for that. The camaraderie, of course, was great. Met a few people that we had not met before, and always good to put a eyeball to the what we hear on the radio. So other than that, let's see what else I had here. Oh yeah, I still have the TSA 20 for sale if anybody's interested in that. And if you saw something that you regret that you didn't take from my table, then give me a call or drop me an email at ak6r@yahoo.com, and we'll be glad to talk to you about that. I also have here a very interesting transceiver that I still can't find any information on, and it's called the Cubic. It looks like a Swan 100MX, but it's 6-channel. It's a Cubic CMX, Charlie Mike X-Ray Delta Papa, and same, virtually identical front panel size, but it's got 6 channels in it, anything from 2 megahertz up to about 9 megahertz. So still trying to find some info on it. If you have a lead on that, let me know. But it's in absolute mint condition, so I'd like to get it at least operational. Let's see. That's about all I got here. We're getting ready to go to Dayton in a couple of weeks and give a talk for Flex Radio on Friday night. So that's my big plan for the next 3 weeks here. Anyway, over to you, Chuck. How did you enjoy the weekend? N6AF to take it from AK6R.
All right, thanks. November 6 Alpha Fox on the KWM2 here, and I did not make it down there. I'm up in Northern California. It's a little harder to get down there, and so I'm sure I missed that rich camaraderie. Probably 1.5 tasty burgers. I'm sure a lot of great stories, and surely some invaluable Collins hints and what I call tech lore. But I have to say one thing. I must admit I'm glad I didn't find myself driving home from the gathering with another trunk full of vintage radios. My warehouse here is full, and I've been reminded by Mary, my other half there, to get these radios. Several are sitting on a sort of a futon-style pull-out bed here that's in the other side of the room here. This is supposed to be just a ham shack. I don't know how that bed ever snuck in here. But at any rate, I'm really out of room, and I think I'm more in the distribution mode now than the acquisition mode. But I'm sure I would have heard some good Collins stories and others. 30 minutes one night on the telephone with Wayne, IRD. Boy, that was just a fire hose of information coming through. Amazing. He even knew where my radio had been in the Vietnam War based on its serial number. That was something else. A walking Collins encyclopedia. Wikipedia. Collinspedia. All right, back to Bob. AK6R, I believe, N6AF.
It goes back to net control, I believe.
Yeah, I meant back to net control.
Grabbing the mic. Yeah. I think we got 4 more to go. Let's see. We had Kevin. Okay. WA6JUS. Let's put a hold on it here for a second. Anybody else that'd like to get it? Anybody else that'd like to be on the list? Call now.
KWNG.
Okay, Radio Zulu again, please.
Yes, Kilo 6 Radio Zulu.
Just the Romeo Zulu, just for Romeo Zulu, please.
KK6R, Jeff.
The Radio Zulu again, please. Okay. KK6 India Romeo Zulu, I got you. And who's the other?
Kilo Whiskey 1, November Golf.
Kilo Whiskey 1, November Golf. Okay, let's see. Let's pick up with John WA6JUS, nice to hear you. Followed by Skip, K6LGL, Dave WJ6W, and let's pick the other guys on the end, KK6, IRL, KW1, November Golf, and then back to me.
I think you missed a bunch.
Which bunch did I miss?
Well, I have WA7BIP, WA9JIB. Did you call neither of those yet?
I think we had WA7, WA9JIB, I thought also already spoke, but maybe not. And the WA7, who was the WA7?
Okay, this is WJ6W. I'll give you the list I think that you missed. WA7BIP, Gary, and then WA9JIB, Bob, and then K6IJ, I think that's Brian, and then WA6JKN, Kevin, and then it goes to WA6JUS. So, excuse me if I'm wrong, but that's the list as I have it.
Okay, you're right. Fine. I didn't hear VIP before. Let's take the next four. WA7 VIP, WA9JIB, K6IJ, and Kevin WA6JKN, and then back to me.
Okay, Ron, very good. This is WA7VIP and Gary in Duarte, California. And we're using the Kenwood TS-30S that I got from K6R quite a while ago now. And just 200 watts to a vertical, so nothing fancy. But everybody's coming in great tonight. And Ron, thanks for taking the net. And also, I want to thank you, Ron, because I did see you had your hands full of hamburgers. You were making hamburgers there with John and Mark. So that did go noticed by me. So, and I have to say that was one of the best hamburgers I ever had. So you guys did a great job. I also thank Rocco and Cindy for offering their house. It was a terrific venue. I couldn't think of a better way to set that up. That worked out great. And I just, if you ask me what I like best about it, it would be just meeting everybody again. You know, you talk to everybody on the radio, and then when you actually meet them, it was just a great conversation. I wish I could have spent more time with some other people there. I got to most everybody, got to know most everybody, but I would like to go through and find out a little bit more about, you know, what they have for projects and things going on. But that's always save something for the next time. That's what my friend in Japan tells me when I come to visit him. He doesn't take me to every place. He just leaves a little bit for the next time. Yeah, Dennis, I just wanted to say the PR-16, I would have taken that home had I had the room. But I'm glad you're not going to junk that thing out. So that's a diamond in the rough there. I did look at it, and I ran my finger across it, and it's being preserved by that nice surface stuff. I don't know what it does, but for old equipment, but when it gets that coating of I call it hanger rash on it, it really preserves it. So you're right, that radio's going to clean up really nice. I enjoyed Rocco's organization of his handsack with all his equipment. I took a few pictures of that to give me some ideas here because, you know, my bane of existence is room. And of course, the one thing that I did at the barbecue, which you probably shouldn't do if you're going to haul a lot of equipment home, is you should probably not bring your XYL. But I did bring Jeannie, and she had a great time. And also kept me from bringing home things, although Dennis did manage to sneak me something into the car. And it didn't get noticed until we got home, Dennis, but, you know, it made it. It made it. There we go. Okay, so thanks to everybody, and turn it over to Bob, who I enjoyed talking with. WA9JID, this is WA7BIP. Go ahead.
Okay, Gary, WA7BIP from WA9JID. Now, complimenting the net control on his hamburgers, that's what I call brown-nosing for a golden cup award. See, I was going to do something similar. I was going to tell Ron about, you know, the great conversation we had. And then that was going to be my brown-nosing for a golden cup, but I think you beat me out, so that's I could probably hope for is silver or bronze at this point. Anyway, here's Bob, Bravo Oscar Bravo. I'm here watching out of California. I guess we got a couple newcomers, RJ and Stephen 1NC. I'm watching out of the northwest corner of Pasadena. And I'm running a MC-50 mic and listening to a Helicopters HT32B paired with its mate, the SX115 receiver. Both radios I got from Rocco a couple years ago, which I dearly love. And I made a particular point of showing Cherie exactly where they were on your operating desk, Rocco. When I carried them out of your shack there and up to my place, where you have your HT44 and SX117 now. So my antenna's a dipole hanging off a 35-foot mast inverted V. A lot of best parts. One of the things that was great, Gary, I don't think we've ever met before. It's great to meet up with you and Eyeball. Also, Matthew and his wife Peggy were there. What nice folks. Matthew, I did get a Helicopters HA1 here from him. And because he knew I was on the train, he presents me with a book that he wrote and took all the photos for on California trains that ran between San Jose and Sacramento. And that was just like such a thoughtful thing to do. I mean, it was just really great. So, and I want to particularly thank people for making my girlfriend feel very welcome. I know she was getting out with Peggy because they're both musicians. Usually when I bring Cherie to my events, you know, sometimes she sits in the corner, plays on her cell phone. But this time I think she was totally engaged in conversation. I really appreciate that. And finally, you know it's a good day. You're having a great time when you can gaze upon a Helicopters SPM 200 in the flesh. So I'll echo one. And with that, I turn it over to Brian. I don't know if we had an old call. Maybe I'll have to do your old call. But anyway, WA9JIB.
Okay, WA9JIB from K6IJ. My old call was Whiskey 6 Bravo Romeo Yankee. And my name is Brian. I had that call for about 25 years, and it belonged to my grandfather. And it was hard for me to switch, but this call also belonged to a very, very close friend of mine that's still my mentor here. So it means a lot to me, and I'm glad I was able to get it. I was lucky. So yeah, this is Brian up here in Valley Springs, and I'm really excited right now. This is the first time I've ever run a 30S1, and I hope it's sounding okay. I am really sorry that I missed Rocco's barbecue. I would have loved to go to that, and I've never met Cindy, so that would have been great to be there, and I guarantee I would have been there if I hadn't previously signed up to go to the IDX thing there in Visalia with Fred and my buddy Fred, and then he couldn't make it. So I went down there and didn't do too many crazy things there, but I think I know for sure I would have been at the barbecue if I could have, and I missed out on getting a truckload of stuff, and which is probably a good thing. But I did bring home a truckload of stuff from after I left Visalia, and that's what I'm on tonight, a KWM 2A and a 312B5 VFO and the 30S1 also got a power supply in the cabinet. And the neat thing about it is that this setup, this station here, has been together since 1961 and not separated. So I'm kind of amazed that it's here, and I'm the steward here of it. So I'm super happy. Don't even know what to say here. I'll just pass it over to Kevin. WA6JKN from K6IJ.
Okay, let's see. WA6JKN, are you with us? No, he said he might not. Sorry for the mix-up here. I thought I heard JKN there before. So let's go to WA6JUS, John, followed by K6LGL, Skip, WJ6W, Dave, and then back to me for that. Let's see, is that 4? Yeah, that's... Well, let's do those 3, and then we'll do the 2 new ones. WA6JUS, pick it up, K2RP.
Thank you very much, K2RP, WA6JUS, from the Galaxy 300. And significant about Saturday, my wife's 80th birthday, and really the first day that I got this Galaxy playing okay. That's probably enough. But I'm just glad I could hear the good report of all you guys, which is the time that you've had together, and to hear the saga of George Rudman stroke and the rebound of getting him to the hospital. So for that I'm grateful. Over to Skip, and this is the Galaxy K6LTL WA6JUS.
Okay, John, glad you got it working. And it still doesn't sound as good as it can, but it's much better than in the past. WA6JUS and the biggest SSB Roundtable, K6 little green light. Skip and complain, you know. Second, people are the ones that make any get-together, and we gathered to at our friend Rocco's place there in Palace Organs Estates there. With the fellowship and that, and yes, I had a chance to meet Matthew there in Fort DLA and a couple of others, some of the group that hangs around 40 meters there, and so on. Great, enjoy that. And as to the people, of course, you can't ignore the food. The food was great, beautiful, enjoyable. And then, of course, the equipment. A variety of things, courtesy of Dennis there. I picked up the Golden Eagle microphone and a new Matchbox charter. So, more things that I can really use almost immediately. Not quite, a few things to do. So there you go. Any get-together, the eyeball curacao is what makes it. I wanted to get whatever is the latest on George W6YEC. Had a serious, let's say, stroke there while on the air. So if anybody's got the latest, please pass it on before the end of the net. Okay, I guess it goes over to you, Dave, WJ6W. And hello again there to Jeff, KK6IRZ, and KW1NG. K6 Little Green Light, Skip in Santa Monica.
Okay, Skip, K6LGL, WJ6W. Yeah, I know you scored some good stuff there on Saturday, Skip, so congratulations on that. And boy, I'm shocked. I heard, I don't know if I have complete information on George YEC, but what a shock to hear that he had a stroke. Of course, we all saw him on Saturday, and I even commented to George how great he looked. I thought he was a picture of health. My gosh. So we all wish him the best. He'll be in our thoughts and prayers. Well, anyway, we're running Drake C-Line tonight in the 3001 amplifier for the record, and let's see, we certainly enjoyed Saturday. It was a great barbecue event, and of course the camaraderie was number one. Seeing people I hadn't met before, and I was surprised there were a number that I realized I had we've contacted over the years on the nets, but I hadn't seen them. And even one I forgot what it looked like. That's you, Gary. It's been so long that I forgot what you looked like, so you had to reintroduce yourself to me. Anyway, good to see you and everybody else. And it was such a beautiful day, Rocco. I thought that was a normal day there in Palos Verdes. That was my vision of Palos Verdes, but I guess it's not exactly like that, being near the coast. But it was really, really nice. Let's see. I think that's it for me, and we just sure appreciated everything you did, Rocco, you and Cindy. And Ron, thanks for taking the group tonight, doing a fine job. K2RP, this is WJ6W.
Okay, and thanks very much for keeping me on the straight and narrow over here. Anybody else want to join the Vintage SSB Roundtable? Call now. Okay, I know we're all waiting to hear from KK6IRZ and NW1NG, but I did want to repeat for the latecomers the conversation I had with George maybe a half hour before the net. He is in ICU right now, but certainly awake, maybe not too good an idea to call him for the next couple of days. But he's in very good spirits. He has not seen the neurologist yet. He's been his speech is a little bit tired, but certainly easy to understand. He's all there mentally. Told me the story of what happened, and we're all hoping for the best. His brother was there, and he would pop in on the phone from time to time. I think his wife had gone out for dinner. I had tried calling the house number, which is all I had, and there was no answer, and I guess he saw that I had called, and he called me back, and I told him I would make this report tonight, and I think things are going along as well as can be expected, and the next couple of days will tell the story. That's about all I can say. Anyway, let's go back to KK6IRZ. I'm sorry, I don't have your name rather, and KW1NG, which I also don't have your name. So why don't we take IRZ first, then to KW1NG, and then back to me for the final. Take it away.
All right, very good. K2RP with the group in here. This is KK6IRZ. Yeah, sorry about before. My microphone preamp is acting up here.
But hopefully it's okay now. It might actually be a little bit too hot now, but we'll see how all that works out. But in any case, I was not at Rocco's, but I heard it was a good time, and I wish I had been there, and I wish I had been able to see some of the goodies that everybody brought and everybody got. But I've been, I'll have to say, I've been having kind of a little bit of a private ham fest going on last week and this week. A tech company that I'm familiar with was closing down and moving to Texas, and I've been pillaging and raping the villages. And oh my goodness, I got so many scopes, digital scopes, spectrum analyzers, power supplies. Oh my God, I took 3 truckloads of stuff out of there last week. And then this week I just I went back over for another truckload. And I just got so much stuff. I got to start taking pictures of it. I wish I had been able to go to the gathering and seen everybody. I could have brought quite a bit of stuff, but I think I'll be bringing some of the goodies to the AM Ham Fest, and then all that digging and hacking and chomping and grabbing stuff and all that out of the company. And then this coming weekend, which is April 28th and 29th, is the Ham Fest in Deerfield, Deerfield, New Hampshire. The Nearfest Ham Fest, which I will be jumping on a plane Thursday night and then returning here to California on Saturday night. But in between is going to be the Ham Fest in New Hampshire. So a bit of a jump on a plane, go to the Ham Fest, and come right back. But it's going to be a whole lot of fun. I haven't been to the Ham Fest in 20 years, and all the guys I used to talk to on the East Coast, I've been kind of warning that I'm going to be there this year. So it should be a really good gathering, and really nice to see all the guys that I haven't seen in so long. And that for me is the Ham Fest. In Maine or New Hampshire and all that, especially at the end of April, I think is the one where they have the springtime Ham Fest, and then the winter one is in October or something like that. So I'm used to going to a Ham Fest where it's going to be rain, mud, all kinds of just garbage. And, it still works out okay because you get to see everybody. There's always going to be a roof somewhere that you can go stand under and talk to whoever you bumped into. So I would have to say that the gathering of the people that you talk to on the air and able to do a face-to-face is definitely the number one thing for me. And then the number 2 thing, of course, is all of the goodies. I love the goodies. I don't care if it's a pouring rain day, as long as I can go look at the goodies and talk to the people. So there we go. By the way, Ron, my name is Jeff, Juliet Echo, Foxtrot Jeff, and I'm in Chino for your record, so that you have that. And I will keep, I guess I probably should say, I'm running the ICOM 735, which is, I guess, an 80s unit, but everything else is homebrew. This is a homebrew microphone, a homebrew amplifier, homebrew tuner, homebrew antenna, feed line, all that. So I think percentage-wise, I meet the criteria of the vintage sideband, but I am admittedly using a early 80s ICOM 735 transceiver, so I'll have to apologize for not being totally vintage or homebrew. Over to you, I don't know the name either, KW1NG. I should know the name. I know we've talked before, but it's your turn. And good evening to everybody. Pleasure hearing. And thank you for the update with George also, Ron. I was able to talk to his son last night while everything was going on, and he's texted me a couple times, but haven't really given me any detail, just Well, no, I don't think. Somebody texted me that gave me nothing but, no real change, but he's doing okay. But I forget who sent me that. But I was really glad to hear the update that you provided, and hopefully in a couple more days we'll hear some really good news as things progress, and of course he recovers nicely. KW1NG, go ahead. This is KK6IRZ.
Okay, thank you, Jeff. KK6IRZ, KN the group, KW1NG. Handle here is 10, Kilo Echo November, and we're in Alpine, about 30 miles east of San Diego, and about 15 miles east of Phil in 6WHK, who I'd like to give a big shout out for the thanks for helping out with George there. That's magnificent. Thank you, sir. And also, Phil, I've got a little piece of information. I just, in the last few weeks, got the Swan 350 Bravo, which is the brother to the 350 Delta. It just has the analog dial. It doesn't have the digital dial. So we'll have to get together one of these days and swap notes. I'm not on it tonight. I was late getting to the net because I had to go get the tacos, because it is Tuesday after all. So I had to get the tacos and get back here. So while I'm on the subject of things, Bob, AK6R, I worked at Cubic, Swan/Cubic, transferred to Cubic at that time, in the late 70s, and that radio you have, the CMX, that was a custom. That was a custom actually built for Saddam Hussein for his Republican Guard. Cubic did a full HF repeater communication system for Saddam Hussein's Republican Guard in the late 70s, early 80s, and that was one of the transceivers that would go into the vehicle. So I worked on that thing. So I don't remember much about it. I don't remember if it was based on the 100MX or the 150 or some combination thereof, but it was in that vintage, either the 100MX or the old Cubic 150, and just a 6-channel radio. That's all they wanted, and they had mountaintop repeaters set up on the HF. Interesting kind of system. So it was all sanctioned. We routed through the State Department. They knew everything about it, so it was all on the up and up. But that's where that radio came from, was the Saddam Hussein's Republican Guard, the HF repeater system. Anyway, that's about all I have tonight. I'm on the 7610 because I didn't have time to warm up the S line or get the Swan online here tonight, so I just turned on the 7610, and that's what I'm running. 100 watts barefoot into the 85-foot long wire with the 9-to-1 at the bottom of it. All right, I'll turn it back to, I guess it goes back to Ron, K2RP. This is KW1NG.
Okay, so that's one more last chance for anybody else to check in if they want. Call now. Well, it comes time to present the honors here, and there can only be one tonight. Against Rocco and his wife Cindy for hosting us so well on Saturday, providing a wonderful spread, wonderful camaraderie, and a real the warmest welcome we could have imagined. So, Rocco, if you got something to say, now's the time.
Let me just say I had a great time, and Ron, thanks to you again, and John and Mark for flipping the burgers. That really made it much easier on us. Okay, thanks to you all, and we'll do it again. K2RP from N6 Can.
Thanks, and I can't take too much credit for the hamburgers. I slapped some of them together and then had to leave for something, and I didn't flip a single hamburger, but John was the expert on that. We'll pass on kudos, and I think it's only right to adjourn to that tonight with thoughts of George and hope for his speedy recovery. 7-3, everybody. I'll see you in a couple of weeks. I'm going to be going back
tow it away for a couple of weeks, and I'll see you when I get back. K2RP clear.
Thank you for doing the nose around and the earlies and all that, and thanks again to Send Rockwell and 6KN for a great time.